I did a video on this before and I'm not entirely sure what happened. It just went completely blank. Hi, it's Vimpay and welcome to Anxious for Nothing. Today we're going to conclude from our last video, which was how much it costs to get started on Amazon FBA. And we're going to find out how much it costs to ship from Alibaba all the way into Amazon and how to avoid the hassles and also to budget for PPC. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. I release videos weekly on achieving goals using agile techniques and also giving you updates on my side hustles. So quick question here. Have you ever wondered whether you could do Amazon FBA alongside your full-time job, yet alone a family and kids? Well, short answer is yes. I've been doing this. And in fact, I recommend that you don't start Amazon FBA unless you have a regular income that is coming into you. We concluded in our last video saying that it costs about £1,144 to get started on Amazon FBA. As a newbie, you'll be given an allocation of 200 units to start off with. So we're going to continue the air fryer product that we looked at last time. Remember, it was a revenue of £5,000 per month. And it was in a good niche and it scored 8 on AMZ Scout. Now I want to warn you before you speed down to Alibaba and get this product and slap it straight into Amazon that it's important that you always differentiate your product before putting it onto Amazon. This is the mistake a lot of newbies make and it costs them in time and money. I go into a lot more details about how you can differentiate your product in my book. But for demonstration purposes only, let's head over to Alibaba, what we're looking for. So here we go, air fryer liner paper. And let's go to one that I found already just to save time. And this one, it costs about 80 cents when you order more than 100 packs. So we're going to be going for 200 packs because that's what Amazon gives you to start off with. Now, to avoid hassle on Alibaba, when you're searching for suppliers, you need to make sure that you put on these filters for trade assurance, and also put on the filter that they've been verified, and also look for ones that have more than 4-star reviews and have been trading for quite a long time as well. I worked out that the cost for 200 units is going to come up to £127. And next we need to get these details into shipping. So you need to work out the size and the weight of the unit. So I headed over here and used the details from this product here on Amazon and got details of the weight. So once you've worked out the cost, you need to now work out how much it's going to cost to ship. Now to do that, you're going to need details of the weight and also the dimensions of the product as well. So I worked out that for 200 units, that's going to be about 40 units per box, and that's going to be like 5 boxes. So I worked out the weights and the dimensions and put that into a website called Freightos, and it's given me some costings for me. So we've worked out that it's going to cost us £375 to ship this by ocean over to Amazon from Alibaba. And the great thing about Freightos is this includes custom fees as well, and it takes care of all of that hassle for us. Also, lastly, I recommend that you always do an inspection before your goods leave the warehouse, just to avoid any hassle when the products get to Amazon, to make sure that you're not getting bad reviews, complaints and returns. So before I head over and talk about PPC, I just wanted to quickly mention some of the other things you can do before ordering a large batch. You can actually do a test batch of 50 units and before you go ahead and do a 200 units. I mean, I did a video on this before and I'm not entirely sure what happened. It just went completely blank for some reason. The great thing is that you can start a test batch for something like between £500 and £700 for 50 units, and it will be air shipped to you and you can inspect it, check that it's okay before you personally send it into Amazon. The reason why it's so expensive for just 50 units is because it's been air shipped, and that's what increases the price. So let's jump into Excel and look at the cost of everything so far. Sample units, that's an option you can do. You can ask them to send your sample. That's if you don't do a test batch. But I'm going to include here the cost of the test batch. We said between 500 to 700, so I'm just going to put 500 there. That's just because of the cost of sending the things by air. So for PPC, you want to budget something like 10 to 15 pounds a day, and we're going to run that for 2 weeks. So let's just say something roughly like 200 pounds. Now our total, including a test batch for getting started, is £1,844. Now, assuming that all goes well, let's work out how much it's going to cost for a full launch. So to launch the product costs us £652. Now, let's put all of that together and find out what the total cost is. So drum roll, please. The total cost is £2,496. So just shy of £250 to ship 200 units into Amazon FBA from Alibaba, including getting started. I've left out some other details that are important, such as brand registry, but you might not need to do that straight away. And also some minor stuff like getting a barcode. Let me know if you'd like more details. You can go and watch my video here on finding a product that brings in 5K a month revenue. Thank you so much for your time and for watching. If you found this video helpful and useful, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps out a small channel like mine, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.